Hello children, we are back with our chapter Motions of the Earth Geography. Third chapter, take the page number 19. Continuing the chapter 19 and 20. Today's topic is Revolution and Season. This is Revolution and Season. We already completed the chapter. Rotation and revolution are the two movements of the motions of the Earth. So, because of this revolution, the Earth is going around the Sun and it is in an elliptical path. Okay, it is in an elliptical orbit. The path is known as orbit and that is elliptical. So it's in shape like this. For example, if this is Earth and here is Sun, the Earth is going like this, but it forms a shape. Like this is the shape of the orbit and this is known as elliptical. This word is important, elliptical orbit. And because of this Earth is going like this, we have the change, we have the seasons. Seasons are changing because of this revolution. Okay, the seasons are changing due to the change in the position of the Earth. Okay, so if the Earth is going, this area is receiving light, then if the Earth is coming here, so another area will receive the Sun's light. So the change in seasons happens and we have the four major seasons. Okay, we have four major seasons. Which are the four major seasons? Yes, the first one is summer, then we have winter, then we have spring, then last we have autumn. These are the major seasons in India. We have the season, lots of other also, you know that, but according to our geologists, we have four important seasons, that is summer, winter, spring and autumn. Clear children? So now how this happens, that we are going to study. How these seasons happens in India, that is we are going to study. The first one, that here if the sun is here, okay, the earth is here, the northern hemisphere is this side and southern hemisphere is this side. So the direct light is getting on this side. That means the northern hemisphere receives the direct sunlight. So which means northern hemisphere now experience the summer, and which is away from, which hemisphere is away from the sunlight, dark rays of the sun, it means that southern hemisphere. So they are experiencing now winter. Clear children? So the direct rays are hitting to the northern hemisphere, that means North Pole. So they are now experiencing summer. The southern hemisphere is far away from the direct sun rays, so they are experiencing winter. And this happens in the 21st June is the longest day in the northern hemisphere. Longest day and shortest night is experiencing in 21st June, that's in the northern hemisphere. Clear children? And now we are moving on to the next side. Here northern hemisphere will come this side and southern hemisphere will come this side because earth is rotating and going on. So by this time the southern hemisphere is here. So now the southern hemisphere will experience, the summer and northern hemisphere experience the winter. Because southern hemisphere is getting the light from the direct rays are getting. Light is getting but direct rays are getting. So that's why southern hemisphere is now experiencing summer and northern hemisphere experiencing winter. So that is longest and shortest days happens at the December 22nd. This happens in the December 22nd is an important day. Clear children? Now next, and this here it is given a name, that's known as the summer solstice. This is known as summer solstice and here it is known as winter solstice. Here it is known as winter solstice. Because northern hemisphere experiencing winter and southern hemisphere experiencing here summer. So in the northern hemisphere we given the name. So what season experiencing in northern hemisphere? Summer. So that's known as summer solstice. And here northern hemisphere experiencing winter, so it's known as the winter solstice. Now another two options are also there. That is, if the earth is like this way and the rays are hitting, but neither these two poles are getting on the equator. So here is equator, so it is getting on the equator. So neither these two poles or neither these two sides are getting the heat, direct heat is not getting. So at this time, here northern hemisphere will experiencing the autumn season and southern hemisphere will experience the spring season. Clear? Northern hemisphere is getting the autumn season and the southern hemisphere is getting the spring season. And same for another. Here also. This side also, if we are moving on, the sun's rays are not directly hitting onto neither the poles, so they are away from that is they are far away from the sunlight. So now here northern hemisphere is here. Now here autumn, so just opposite, here spring, and here it was southern hemisphere, it was spring. So now here southern hemisphere, what it will have? Autumn. Clear, children? So this is about the seasons. In this way we are getting season, and these have known as equinox or equal day. In this area, in the spring and autumn, the earth is receiving the equal days and night. Okay, children? So this is summer solstice. This is known as summer solstice. That is, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. So the rays of the sun fall directly on the Tropic of Cancer. So that area receives more heat. And the North Pole is inclined towards the sun, and the South Arctic Circle experience continuous day for the 6 months. For 6 months, a particular area getting the continuous daylight. And the Northern Hemisphere is getting light from the sun, so they are having summer, and this happens in the 21st June in the Northern Hemisphere. So this is known as summer solstice. Now next one is the winter solstice. In winter solstice, Tropic of Capricorn received the direct rays, so South Pole is towards the sun, and so they are getting light, and that is summer. I already explained, again I gave like this description. And the reverse conditions happens in the northern hemisphere, and in Christmas is celebrated in Australian summer season, because in December time they are getting summer, that's why they are experiencing like winter, because summer. Then next one, equinox. Equinox meaning the direct rays of the fall, it's on equator, neither the poles are getting the direct rays, so they are pulled towards the sun, and whole earth is experiencing equal days and equal nights is getting. So northern hemisphere experiencing autumn, so reverse will happen in spring. Northern hemisphere spring will get like here, and here we last year also we studied position 1, 2, 3, 4, the same this is happening here also. And southern hemisphere spring and southern hemisphere autumn. So this condition is known as equinox. Equinox meaning equal days and equal night. So this is the picture. This picture is in our textbook. This is a just example. Okay. So here is December 22 winter solstice. That means northern side and southern side, what is the southern hemisphere experiencing summer, northern side experiencing winter. Summer solstice meaning here. Northern hemisphere, this is northern hemisphere, okay. So northern hemisphere experiencing summer, and southern hemisphere is experiencing winter, that's in June 21st. And here northern hemisphere is spring and southern hemisphere is autumn. So March 21st. Then September 23rd, southern hemisphere not September 23rd is the important day. So that they are experiencing spring, and northern hemisphere will experience the autumn. So this is the same, both the pictures are same. This is in our textbook, and this condition is known as equinox, equal days and equal night. Here longer days, in summer longer days and shorter nights, winter the shorter days and longer nights. Very happy for winter season, that's why we are experiencing. So this is the difference between, these are the changes because of the revolution. Clear, children? Now take the textbook, and this much only for chapter also. Take the textbook. Here is the 4 seasons, underline summer, winter, spring and autumn seasons in given in the last paragraph. Then turn the page. Summer solstice, winter solstice is also given here. From here to here is summer solstice. Just underline the points that I gave here. Okay, these are the points for summer solstice. This is equinox, this is winter solstice, this is summer. Summer solstice is here. Look out the points from the textbook and underline. Okay, then full paragraph keep in bracket and underline these points. Then next one is the winter solstice. Take from here to here, underline bracket, underline these points only. Okay. Then equinox. Next one is equinox. This is the paragraph. Do underline. These are the important points. These days are very important. That's also underline. Clear, children? And do the tick the correct answer and fill in the blanks also. What are the answers for these questions? Also do the movement of the earth around the sun is known as what? Tick mark. What is the correct answer? Then do that exercise by yourself, A and B. Okay. Then the note question answers I will give. Okay. Then read the chapter. Okay, children. Thank you, children.